My brother, I'm not happy.
That's what I'm going to
I'm
say.
not happy.
That's what I'm going to say. I've never seen you this angry.
My brother, I'm not happy.
This signing is a game changer for Tottenham Hotspurs. Tottenham beat Arsenal to sign Eze. Yes, there is no way around it. Tell the truth. But for us fans, we always find a way to make us feel good by saying we never wanted you to begin with. That is typical. That is a fan of football. When they miss out on a target, they're going to go out there and say, we never wanted you to begin with. I'm not a Tottenham fan. I'm not an Arsenal fan. I am a football fan. Stating fact, telling the truth. And look at this. Arsenal started even printing Eze's name in their jersey. They were talking about number 10. Need to go to Eze. Perfect for him. Blah, 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 blah. But the same people are going to deny and tell you they never wanted Eze. AFC Extra here, you can tell back in the day when Fabrizio Romano was reporting on the news since July, end of June, and all that. Arsenal are maintaining good contact with representatives of Eze. Arsenal are strongly considering making a formal contact with Crystal Palace as soon as they make sales. Eze is very keen on joining Arsenal. So don't come here and tell us that no contact was made and all that. Another one. Arsenal maintain main target is Eze, according to Fabrizio Romano. Even Romano was posting videos on YouTube like 10 times a day to talk about Eze. They are in contact with agent and have spoken to the player several times. The player is very excited about the opportunity. Wow. So that's why sometimes you have to use common sense. Those reporters or those sources, they try to exaggerate a little bit just to put, a little bit of sauce for content. You know what I mean? So if somebody was that excited and only wanted Arsenal about the project, so what happened? Because after that, we started seeing some report to say Eze only want Tottenham Hotspurs, no other team. So who's to believe? Fabrizio Romano, who was selling you every 5 minutes that Eze can't wait to play for Arsenal, or the reality now that he wanted to go to Tottenham Hotspurs. Back then, I'm just reminding you because I don't want people to start denying and making it sound like it's nothing, because I know it's going to be a meltdown in the Arsenal community. Some of them are going to be honest enough to say we missed out on a great opportunity to have somebody that Arsenal needed. But some people, just for the content, they're going to deny and lie as if they never ever considered him. Even David Ornstein back in the day, look at the date, July the 1st. He said that Arsenal put Eberechi Eze high among options to bolster attack. No contact yet, blah, 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 blah. So he was very, very high there on top of the list. What happened? We don't know if Eze didn't really give them the green light to say, no, I'm coming to you. That's why they didn't continue, because he told them that I am going to Tottenham Hotspurs. I'm not going back to Arsenal, because he used to be there and he was rejected. All right, so Eddie, this is a big account here. He calls himself as a journalist and whatever. He even came out to say that Eberechi Eze to Arsenal is a deal done. Look at that. Fee agreed with Crystal Palace and player has agreed personal terms. Medical booked. wow. It's a big account, but I think they just live by lies and manipulation so people can click and sub so he can make money. So this is the kind of manipulations that we have on social media every single day. People call themselves sources, but in reality, they have no sources. We continue. We're not gonna finish this video just by talking about Eze. I'm just showing you the reality so people don't deny, don't lie to us, because we know you are hurting inside by losing this opportunity. And Eze is gonna be a very, very good player for Tottenham Hotspurs. I'm afraid. I don't support Tottenham Hotspurs, but I am afraid of this attack. You have Mohamed Kudus and you add Eze, and you still have some very good players like Bentaku and Brennan Johnson and, you know, Papsa. You can name them. If Richarlison can stay fit, I think it's going to be amazing. And they are going to decide in the Premier League. I'm not saying they're going to win it. They're going to decide in terms of they are going to give hard time, get points from the likes of Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester City, even Manchester United, Arsenal. So they can play a big, big role when it comes to the Premier League title this season. Very, very important. It's going to be very, very tough, my friend. All right, so you see, this is what I was talking about. Like, people are gonna try to deny and say, you know, Arsenal were never in the race. We never wanted him, but forget about it. We all know what the truth is. Let's jump to Chelsea and their never-ending transfer saga. It's impossible to keep up with what is happening today. Chelsea value Alejandro Garnacho at 25 million, but Manchester United want 50 million. Chelsea are trying to take advantage because Garnacho only want to join Chelsea, and Chelsea know that the last minute Manchester United have no choice but to let Garnacho go, or they're going to lose money and they're going to keep on paying him salary and all that. So it looks like it's going to happen, but it's been a lot of back and forth the whole day, contradicting information here and there. Okay, so Chelsea are willing to meet Manchester United 50 million asking price for Alejandro Garnacho, according to Jacob Stenberg. Chelsea again. Nkunku is open to joining or rejoining RB Leipzig. Remember, he came from there. Chelsea bought him for almost 60 million. It didn't work out for him that much at Chelsea because of injuries and because of manager changes and tactics and positions and whatever. But he didn't want to go there first of all. But now it looks like the time is running. Bayern Munich wanna only, you know, option to buy. You know, they want a loan with option to buy. Chelsea want, you know, permanent move. Nkunku also want permanent move. So, like I say, as the window progresses, some players are gonna accept the conditions that they didn't wanna accept at the beginning. They wanted to try their luck to certain teams, and if those teams are not meeting your conditions, and then you're gonna have to lower your expectations. So if this happens, it's going to be a very good deal for Chelsea and also for Nkunku himself, because he needs to play in order to try to make it to the list World Cup next season in America. Adrien Rabiot, he is a troublemaker again. De Zerbi kicked him out of the team. He said, I can't work with him. Bad attitude. It ended very badly at PSG. Everybody knows about it. And also at Juventus, refused to sign a contract over there, left on free, went to Marseille, trouble. Now, they are trying to sell him, Marseille. So AC Milan apparently are interested. Juventus are interested because he used to play there. So let's wait and see what's going to happen to Adrien Rabiot. We move. Oh, man. We already talked about what Manchester United want from Garnacho and what Chelsea are willing to pay. So we can't really talk all this video about Garnacho 24/7. So in the last 48 hours, according to Fabrizio Romano, Garnacho rejected another bid from Bayern Munich, and Xavi Simons also rejected Bayern Munich. All of them want to come to Chelsea. And I don't know what position Garnacho is going to play at Chelsea and who's going to be benched for him to play. But be careful what you wish for, because at Chelsea, life could be very, very difficult, because Maresca is a no-nonsense manager. If you come with a bad attitude, you don't want to be subbed, or you don't want to sit on the bench and have a good attitude, it's going to end in tears. I don't know what he sees at Chelsea, but only time will tell. And Chelsea, what they see in this guy that they don't have, it's just beyond me. But it is what it is. Claudio Echeverri. Manchester City just bought him and immediately loaned him out to Bayern Leverkusen. No, they didn't put any option to buy or anything. He's going on straight loan. The salary is going to be covered by Leverkusen. So, yeah, good deal for them. Okay, what else is trending? Okafor from AC Milan, Noah Okafor, that is his full name, is moving to Leeds United. All right, let's finish this video by Xavi Simons, and he's just waiting for Chelsea, but everything is agreed. Apparently, Chelsea are just trying to sell, to get rid of Nkunku and also Nicholas Jackson before making this deal official. And apparently, he could play his last game for Leipzig on Friday. I don't know if they're going to take that risk of playing him. What if he got injured and the deal is going to collapse, right?